Down. Students, my voice is audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. கதவு மாத்திரம் சாத்திருக்கோம். So here, can you go by this one? Identify the number of significant figures. Can you say how many significant figures? The first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. How it's 4? How it's 3? It's 5. Why are you saying it's 3? See, there is this there. These kinds of 3 would be up negative. Here I will include, right? Correct. So here it is 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There is 7. Here 3. What about here? 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about 5? Clear? Clear with all the things? So now we can move to the next one, that is round off. Actually, this is a very simplest one. Round off in the sense, see here, if you are just having the last number, okay, take this number. If this number is more than 5, which means more than 5 means what? By 1. Correct? So here you can see. So here there is 6. So which means you will increase this number as 7.58. Right? That is round off. Simple. 7.78 in the sense you will be converting it as 7.8. That's it. And if it is less than 5 means you won't touch it. So here it will be 7.57. As such, here it is 7.8. Here clear with this one? Yes. So another one more thing is, take your time. Clear? Okay. Next one is, if it is equal to 5, where the clear digit is even, keep it as here it is 5. Okay. So 5 in this sense, you can see before this 5 there is 8, before this 5 there is 7. If your number is even in this sense, don't disturb it. Keep it as 7.58. If your number is odd in the sense, keep it as 7.5. See, this will become add 1, 7.58. Clear with this one? Okay. So here it is even add 1. So it should be why 7.59 weight can't change in the sense actual measurements and the accuracy. Clear? General, actually, in conventional method, this is the law. But what we people do, 7.59. We'll be writing this. Actually, we won't see this most of the things in the problems. These kinds of things we won't carry over in the problems, but this is the law. This is according to the conventional method. Like such one we can do. We have to do. Clear? So here you can see your final is there. Here you can see the number is there. What happened? It will be as a 7.4 will be there. Okay. What about this one? Yes. So what about this one? It is even. Correct. 7.6. That's it. So this is your round off according to the conventional method. But you know what we people will do? We won't doesn't even listen to this convention. Seriously, we will ask if there is 5 means okay. Put 7.56 means what? 7.55 in the sense what happened? We will ask it. We will round it off. But according to the conventional method, you have to see whether it is odd or even. Clear? Okay. Next one is addition and subtraction in significant figures.
Ma'am, when you go too far from the mic, it becomes a little unclear.
Okay, so now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll stand here itself, no issues. So next one is addition and subtraction significant figures. So which means, see here, there is three values is present in front of you. Just add and say what is your end value. Just sum it up all the three values. 15.285, 7.12, 5.0, which makes, sorry, 12. Okay. So now this is your answer. Okay. But in significant 7.40. Okay. In significant figure, how you peoples will take the value in the sense. See, out of these three numbers, out of these three kind of values, which one is having the lowest significant figure after decimal? Which one is having lowest significant figure? 5.0. Having only one digit after decimal, you have to consider that thing and you have to put 27.4. No round off, nothing else is needed. Just put, see, this is the lowest significant figure after decimal. So you have to consider round it off in 27.4. This is your answer. But your answer should be after decimal represent. The final result of the addition or subtraction of the significant figures should have digits after decimal as the significance which have least number. After decimal, which is having a least number, to 5.0 is your least number. So after decimal, there is one value. So the result should also have after decimal only one value. Clear? Clear with this one? Yes. Similarly, do it for the second one. 15.285. Okay, minus 7.20. So 5, 8, 0, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8 point, is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I have done subtraction, ma'am. Okay. So now, how you will be rounded off? Very good. 8.08. Correct. Absolutely correct. Because this is the significant figure which is having a least decimal, least number of significant figures after decimal. Only two digits are. So you have to round it off as 8.08. Clear with this one? Similar for multiplication division also. So can you please save for this multiplication division so that, sure. Copy. Done with copying. Got it. You don't need to consider the 5, 6, or 7. So let's suppose if there is 6, you don't need to worry to make it as 8.0. No such there's no such kind of conventional rules of it. Just take the lowest after decimal, there is only two significant numbers. So consider that thing and round it up. Clear? Okay. So now we can go for the next one, multiplication division. Okay, make it fast and do say the answer. 4.5 into 2.15. What's your answer? Students present in online, you can also just do these two problems. Just multiply and say according to the significant figures.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
9.6. Correct. 9.6. Actual answer is 9.675. So you can keep it as 9.6. 9.675. 625. 75. 9.675 is your answer. So this is having a least significant figure after decimal. So you can consider as 9.6. Clear? Clear with this one. What about the next one? Students present in online, can you please answer for this division sum?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm doing it, ma'am.
Doing, ma'am.
You're doing it. Okay. What's your answer, guys? Approximately any answers?
I'm 15.23, ma'am.
15 point?
23.
Correct.
2, ma'am.
15.0. 15. What's your answer? 15.2.
Yes, ma'am.
15.261656. This will be your answer. So the least decimal is here, 67.7. So you can round it off as 15 point. Clear with this one? Okay. So now we can move to the next one. Okay. So next one is dimensional analysis. So what is mean by dimensional analysis in the sense? Dimensional analysis in the sense, suppose I'm constructing a building. Okay, so in that there is a room. The room is having all four directions. Here it's 15 feet. Here it's 15 feet. Here it's 15 feet. Here it's 15 feet. Okay, in all the four directions you can see 15 feet, 15 feet. This is what your all four sides are equal. Let's suppose if I'm dropping a table here. This table is having here it's 10 inch and here it's 5 inch. So now what is the size of my room? We have to convert one unit into another unit. That is dimensional analysis. Clear with this one? So it is used to interconvert one unit to another unit. So these are all the conversions. You can see 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram, 1 inch equal to 2 point. In your book, they'll be having a table. I don't know whether correct me if I'm not. There is a table in your book. Okay, so that is known as factor table method or unit factor method. Okay, so these are all the conversions, mandatory and a very stable conversions. So with this conversions, what is factor table method in the sense? You have to take it as 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram in the sense. You have to make it in a factor form 1 kg divided by 1000 gram in this way. Either this way or you can also do it in this way. 1000 gram divided by 1 kilogram. In this way, you have to use it in the conversions. Clear? So now you will be having a confusion. Now I'll be solving one problem. See, 6 inch is equal to how many centimeters? So you need to convert it into centimeter. Clear? So we know 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. These are all the stable values you need to memorize. Solving questions, they'll be disclosed. I'm not sure. Okay, somehow you need to memorize. 2.54. So now here, what is our value? 6 inch is equal to, so here, what is the value they have given? 2.54 centimeter. According to the factor table method, you have to do it as 2.54 centimeter divided by 1 inch. Bring it in down. Correct? So 6 inch into 2.54 centimeter divided by 1 inch. This inch and inch will be getting cancelled. So 6 into 2.54 is equal to
15.24.
sorry,
15.24.
15.24. Very good. 15.24 centimeter. Now we have converted up. Can you try this for the second one? Sure. This is actually quite tricky. Any needs, just try it. Five point. 5 liter equal to in meter cube. Converted. Now it's like do it. Take your own time. Who's saying the answer? Okay, you just try. 5,000 liter. How you got converted? 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 to there, no? Shall I do a conversion? See, here 5 liter equal to, they have been asking how much in meter cube. We know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Correct? So we know 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube, which means 1000 milliliter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. Correct? Conversion. So now we can write this 1000 milliliter as 1 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. This is for the first conversion. That is for liter. Now in terms of meter cube, we all know 1 meter is equal to 1000 centimeter. But here they have been asked for meter cube. Correct? So 1 meter cube is equal to 100 into 100 into 100 means 10 to the power 6. So 10 to the power 6 centimeter cube. Correct? So now, according to the conversions, 5 liter into, bring this here. So it will be 1000 centimeter cube divided by 1 liter into, you have to bring it here. So 1 meter cube divided by 10 to the power 6 centimeter cube. Liter will be getting cancelled. Centimeter cube will be getting cancelled. And what is the thing? So here 1000 meter cube divided by 10 to the power 6. So 1, 2, 6 zeros will be there. Here 3 zeros, here 3 zeros. So 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube will be your answer. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
That is also one traditional conversion. You can do as any ways, either ways, any ways, that's fine. But you are saying in 5,000, right? Okay, that's okay. What about the next one? 4 days equal to second. Because while doing all these kinds of conversions, no, you will be getting what are all the conversions for 1 milliliter, 1 centimeter cube, 1000 milliliters. So that's why I'm just doing via all these kinds of steps. 4 days equal to how many seconds? We know 1 day. Yes. So here, who said 14? Oh, it's 14,400. See, 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Okay. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. What is your answer? Why? How 5,760? You need to convert your day to seconds, means you have to include your day within day hours. You have included all these things in the factor unit method. So which means 4 day into, exactly, you're right, 3,45,000 into 600 seconds, correct. So 24 hours divided by 1 day. So 60 minutes divided by 1 hour and 60 seconds divided by 1 minute. So day get to cancel, hours, minutes. So if you just multiply each and everything, the 3,45,600 seconds. Clear with this one? So for this thing, what is the major thing you need to understand and by heart and memorize the table? Okay, so this table is very important. Okay, I think in your book there will be more conversions also there. You can go through the table, because for each numerical in your physical chemistry, in your inorganic, conversions are highly important. Clear? So now shall we get into the actual chapter? Important topic, law of chemical combination. That is what you have taught in your school today. Like I got to know by the yes. So I think in your 9th standard or 10th standard already you have came across the word law of this chemical combinations. You have already studied about 2 laws. What is the first law? That is constant or fixed proportion. Okay. So what is the rest of the thing? Law of multiple proportion, Gay-Lussac law, Avogadro law. Any idea? What is our law of multiple proportion? Gases. Okay. Gases and how it will interconnect. Same ratio. Another one more important word is there in Gay-Lussac's law. Volume. It speaks about the volume. What about Avogadro law? What is Avogadro number? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. How Avogadro law is derived from it? That number, where the number came from. These are all the things we are going to study here. So first, we can go first law, that is law of conservation of mass. So actually listen carefully. You need to solve the problem also here. Okay. If you understand the concept, it is easy for you to crack the problems. Okay. First one is law of conservation of mass. We know the standard and the universal statement, that is mass can be neither created nor destroyed. Clear with this thing? Which means how much amount of mass is present in the reactant side, that is always it should be equal to the total number of mass that is present on the product side. Clear? So here you can see the mass. Let's suppose it can be 5 grams. This is 4 grams. This can be 7 grams and 2 grams. Here also it's 9 grams. Here also it's 9 grams. The total number of mass that is present on the reactant side, it should be equal to the product side. This is what the ultimate thing. So now, according to this concept, there is nothing more to teach here. This proportion can be anywhere, can be. Okay, it can be 6:3. This can be 7:2 anyways. But the total mass should be equal. That is what the first law. So now, just look at this problem. Okay, keep your mind free. See, 0.22 gram of hydrocarbon on combustion with oxygen gives 0.44 gram of carbon dioxide. So first one is hydrocarbon in the sense hydrogen with carbon. Clear? So now I'm taking the hydrocarbon. On combustion. Combustion means it will be happening in the presence of oxygen. So on oxygen, it is forming carbon dioxide and your water. So what is the mass of hydrocarbon? This is 0.22 grams, correct? And what is the mass of carbon dioxide? 0.44 grams. Here it is 0.92 grams. So here, what we people will do directly, you shouldn't add these two things and you have to check. No. First one is in hydrocarbon, it is nothing but the combination of hydrogen and oxygen is there. So we can take this compound, CO2. In this CO2, what is the atomic mass of this carbon dioxide? For carbon, what is the atomic mass? 12. Very good. What is atomic mass? It is a constant value. Mass of the atom. Clear? So now, see the it's called your atomic mass. Okay, this is fixed. Okay, so just take a note at this. Don't be, there is 9. For the first 20 elements, definitely you should know your atomic mass in the periodic table. Correct? From the hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, then sodium, potassium, aluminium, silicon, sodium, beryllium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, and chlorine, argon. So you need to know the atomic masses of first 20 elements. This is highly important for you to solve the problems. Without knowing the atomic mass, you can't even solve the problem. Clear? Sometimes they will disclose, but only sometimes. In most of the cases, they won't disclose. Clear? So here afterwards, whenever we are solving problem, for carbon, atomic mass is 12. For oxygen, 16. For hydrogen, 1. All these kinds of things you should be sharp. So that only it is easy for you. For sodium, 23. Calcium, 40. All these kinds of things you have to be clear. Okay. So now coming to the question. So now we can solve the question. Listen carefully. Okay. So here you can see this carbon's atomic mass is 12 plus oxygen's atomic mass is 16. 16. Here, how many oxygen atoms is there? 2 oxygen atoms is there. So 16 into 2, which means 12 plus 32 is 44 grams. Correct? So here you can see for 12 grams of carbon, correct? We are having 44 grams of carbon dioxide. You agree? You agree with this point? In this molecule, 12 grams of carbon, you are having 44 grams of carbon dioxide. புரிஞ்சுதா என்ன சொல்றேன்னு? Okay, now in our question they have given 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide. So for 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide, we don't know how many amount of carbon is present in it. We don't know. Correct? So now we can cross multiply this value. Okay, so now we will know the value of how much amount of carbon is present in the given question of carbon dioxide. புரியுதா நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னு? So cross multiply பண்ணலாம். So which means 12 into 0.44 is equal to 44 into x. So x is equal to 12 into 0.44 divided by 44. So cancel panna, it is 3 times, it is 11 times. This is 0.4 times. So x is equal to 0.12. So which means in this carbon dioxide, how many amount of carbon is there? 0.1 grams. Now you got the thing. See, in this mole concept, you have to go through 50 different types of questions, 50 different types of numericals. Appala you'll be getting a picture. Clear? So you understand this one? So now we have got 0.12 grams of carbon to 0.44 grams of carbon dioxide. Now do the similar thing for water. இதே மாதிரி water பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். H2O for water. First atomic mass. What is atomic mass? 1 for hydrogen. 2. See, 2 atoms. Atomic mass is 1. Okay, you are correct. Atomic mass is 1. So here it's 2. Okay. So 2 plus 16, it is 18. Correct? Inga, you can see how many atoms of hydrogen is present? 2 atoms of hydrogen present. Apo 2 grams of hydrogen is equal to 18 grams of H2O. Correct? Likewise, CO2. அதே மாதிரி கார்பன் ஒரே ஒரு ஆட்டம் தான். சோ அதனால 1 தான். பட் இங்க என்ன 2. சரியா? சோ அதனால 2 gram of hydrogen is equal to in this water hydrogen is present 2 gram. doubt atomic mass. Okay, so now in our question, what is the value they have given? 0.9. So for 0.9, you don't know what is the value. Keep it as yes. Now cross multiply this thing. Cross multiply பண்ணலாமா? So cross multiply பண்ணீங்கன்னா x is equal to, so which means 0.9 into 2 divided by 18. Clear? So what will be thing? 1, 9, so 0.1. Now coming to the actual question. Actual question la hydrocarbon எவ்வளவு இருந்தது? 0.22. Hydrocarbon is 0.22. What we got for our carbon? For carbon, what is the answer we got? 0.12. Correct? So here we got 0.12 plus here for our hydrogen 0.1. Clear? So which means rende add பண்ணுங்க 0.22. So now we got a total number of mass present in the reaction set is equal to total number of products. Everyone got the same. In the cross multiplication புரியலையா? Okay, so here this is our water molecule. This water molecule we have taken the molecular mass. ஒரே ஒரு atom கேட்டா that is atomic mass. When it is present as a molecule, we have taken the molecular mass. See here we are taking hydrocarbon means initially we have calculated for carbon. Now we are doing for hydrogen. So here there is 2 grams of hydrogen. It's 18 grams of H2O. So water molecule hydrogen oda mass எவ்வளவு? 2. Okay, so this is for the given molecule. Now in our question what they have given? 0.9. So for 0.9 grams of water, and the water molecule எவ்வளவு mass of hydrogen is there? How much amount of mass of hydrogen? That we don't know. So we are keeping it as yes. Clear? Now you got the thing. Clear? Okay. So நீங்க girls you have shown the question no அதுல sodium carbonate தான் கொடுத்திருந்தாங்க. Na-க்கு 23, carbon க்கு 12, oxygen க்கு 16, O3 னா 16 into 3. ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. வரலைன்னா நான் கண்டிப்பா சொல்லி தரேன். Okay, I am there. ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So now question. Yes, please copy this question and copy the answer also. It's highly important.
Okay, ma'am.
கொஞ்சம் அப்படி இப்படி எழுதிட்டேன். ப்ராப்பரா எழுதிக்கோங்க. ஓகேவா? Just make it as a proper note. See, if you're going for a competitive level, IIT, JEE or anything you are going to practice, make your notes pakka. Whatever I'm teaching, I'm not eliminating any of your school portions. I'm teaching from the scratch. If you are keeping these notes, definitely it will be helpful for your competitive level, not only for your board level. Okay? Because I'm teaching more than board. You can solve many problems. இந்த மேல drag பண்ணட்டுமா? You want me to drag up? And another one more important thing in your law of chemical reactions is you have to write the reaction. Reaction எழுதி தான் solve பண்ணணும். Clear? For every problem. Maximum 90% reaction you have to write. Then only it is easy for you to knock it out. Or else it will be very much difficult. Okay? So now shall we move to the next part? Okay. Do it. அங்க அப்படி அங்க இங்க எழுதிக்க. Last, this is the last step. Hydrocarbon. This is the last step. Clear ஆ எழுதணுமா? இன்னொரு தடவை எழுதுங்க. Mass is always grams. Copy this problem, everyone. Copy பண்ணுங்க. கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் copy பண்ணுங்க. 44 is the total CO2. You'll be getting more and more of confusion. I can understand. Okay, array confusion goes. But while solving more number of numericals, you will be getting used. Initially, this is your first problem. Okay, so you will be getting so much confusion. This is actually from this molecule. This is the different one. Okay, here again, see, this is our actual molecular mass for H2O. Here. Now shall we move to the next part? So I have included one problem. Okay. So in the next class, or 10 minutes, similar problems we are try. Okay, we can discuss it. So next one is law of constant or fixed proportion. So this is also you have studied in your lower class. What it means? Already படிச்சிருக்கீங்கல try பண்ணலாமே. What is law of constant or fixed proportion? It's easy. Exactly. So here, see, whatever compound you are taking, there be compound is nothing but a mixture of elements will be there. So in that elements, what happens? Every element's mass is fixed. Say for example, if I'm taking H2O. H2O in the sense, what is the mass of hydrogen? 1. Here it's 2 atoms is there. 2 is 2. Oxygen's mass is 16. By simple ratio, you can make it as 1 is 8. This is a fixed mass. This is what this law says. Law of constant proportion. Wherever the water is from. Okay, it is from lake or pond or sea or river, wherever it is from. It is having a fixed ratio by mass. Okay, but by mass is very, very good. See, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படினா 2:1 அப்படினு எழுதிப்போம். When 2:1 ங்கிறது just an atom oda ratio. But mass ratio is 2:18. That is in simple 1:8. You have to look it by mass. So for H2O2, by mass it will be 2:2. For O2 it will be 32. Very good. 32 in the sense 1:16. This is a fixed mass for H2O. Clear? Wherever the source is from. So if I'm taking copper carbonate, this is a okay. Girls, this is my WhatsApp number. Okay, if you have any doubt in your problems, you can ask. You can drop the message in my WhatsApp. I'll definitely answer. Okay, India, that doubt one. Aishwarya. Because like when you are studying, definitely so many doubts will be there. So do ask if you are having any doubt, means just drop it in the inbox. Definitely I'll answer. Okay, this problem could solve பண்ணுங்க. ஏதாவது doubt வந்தா drop it in my inbox. Okay, it's actually simple problem. The techniques I use பண்ணி you have to solve it. Okay. Okay, so now if I'm taking a copper carbonate, CuCO3 is your copper carbonate. Okay, in copper carbonate, you can prepare the copper carbonate naturally as well as synthetically. Naturally also copper carbonate is available in the earth crust. Synthetically also we can prepare it. Wherever you are just taking this copper carbonate, copper will be having one element, carbon will be having one element, and oxygen will be having 3 elements. That is fixed. You can't change the thing. That is fixed by mass. Clear? Now we are going into the problem part. Look at this problem. Okay. So 0.7 gram of, let's write a question. Write it soon. Sikra edunga. Notes mari edunga. Yeah, both are similar question. சீக்கிரம் பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So first one, 0.7 gram of iron reacts directly with 0.4 gram of sulfur to form iron sulfate, FeS. Okay. So your iron, when it is reacted with sulfur, it forms iron sulfur. So here you can see 0.7 gram. This is 0.4 gram. So you can take it the ratio of 0.7 is to 0.4. Simple ratio is 7.4. The first question is given information. Second question, just read the second question. If 2.8 grams of iron is dissolved in HCl and treated with sodium sulfide, okay, gives 4.4 gram of iron sulfate. So you can take your iron when it is dissolved with HCl. When you're treating it with sodium sulfide, it is giving your iron sulfide. Clear? So the value of iron is 2.8. Okay. And your value of ferrous sulfide is 4.4 grams. Now, what they have been asking in the sense, iron value they have given. Iron sulfide they have given. So now, according to the first equation, the law of mass of the constant is to 4 அப்படின்னு இருக்கு. Now, இது கரெக்ட்டா அப்படி நம்ம செக் பண்ணணும். So இப்போ நான் என்ன செய்யணும்? இந்த iron sulfide அப்படிங்கிற காம்பவுண்ட் we are already having 2.8. Now we have to find out the mass of the sulfur. So it's very simple. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Subtract பண்ணிரலாமா? So என்ன subtract பண்ணலாம்? That is iron sulfide. இத minus பண்ணிக்கலாமா? That is 4.4 grams minus 2.8 grams. Subtract பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? 4.4 ல இருந்து 2.8 subtract பண்ணா 1.6. So 1.6 வந்துருச்சா? So now for iron it is 2.8, correct? And for sulfur it is 1.6. So make it as a simple ratio. Simple ratio என்ன வரும்? 0.7 is to 0.4, correct? So which is nothing but 7 is to 4. So which means it is following the law of constant proportion. Follow பண்ணுதா? Simple ratio வந்துருச்சா? புரிஞ்சுதா என்ன சொன்னேன்? HCl is not required. Balancing bioreactor நம்மளுக்கு என்ன வேணும்? Iron sulfur. That's it. You don't need to look into the rest of the things. Okay. அதுக்கான இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்கலல்ல. இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்கலல்ல. Let's suppose அவங்க எல்லாம் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுத்தாங்க நமக்கு போடலாம். நம்ம எப்படி how can we assume? We can't assume, right? So just leave it. Don't involve it and just carry it. Simple question. Clear? If the informations were given, you can add it. No information, please don't break. It should be balancing the reaction and everything. So finally, we will be obtaining this ferric sulfate. But this Na2S or HCl, this is a reactant and it is acting as a catalyst or whatever it may be reaction. Or it is ferric sulfate. Clear up. So balancing பண்றதோ bioreactant or reagent, that is not the practice. If your question is from law of chemical combination, just write the reaction. Okay. Even இது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா even இது இன்னொரு bioreactant கூட இருக்கலாம். HCl plus Na2S. Even இது இப்படி கூட இருக்கலாம். No issues. But this is not going to help us because they have doesn't ask for sodium, they have doesn't ask for HCl. They are only in ultimate aim is to find the mass of iron and sulfur, whether they are in the constant fixed ratio or not. That's the thing. Don't complicate. And the sums la varum. Complicate, but the sums la will be final. We'll be solving it. Don't worry. First, we can go from the simple to complicated. You got this one? Any doubt in this one? Okay, now we can move to the next law. Okay. So next one is law of multiple. I have another problem also, but I'll be giving all the next class. I'll be giving 4 to 5 problems. Okay, first 10 minutes you just try yourself. Next we can discuss the answers. Okay, it's very simple. But the thing is, you have to understand the question. Question புரியணும். என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க, என்ன given information, that is very very important. Okay, yes. So next one is law of multiple proportion. This thing you have not studied in your lower classes. படிச்சிருக்கீங்களா? என்ன படிச்சீங்க? அது மறந்துருச்சு. படிச்சிருக்கோம். Okay. So multiple proportion is okay. Just write the heading. அதே மாதிரி நம்ம we are solving for each topic. We are solving a problem. Okay. So இந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு ஒரு 15 topics வரும். 15 types of problems வரும். அப்போ on the whole நீங்க some basic concepts of chemistry ல ஒரு problem அதான் இந்த டாபிக் first தெரியணும். புரிஞ்சதா? Got my point? You're going to not only here, you're going to study about from these 3 things. Still law of multiple proportion, the problem is there. After that, percentage composition, empirical formula, molarity, molality, formality, likewise many problems is there. So first of all, when you understand the question only, you know, from this topic they have asked the question, we have to solve it by this way. Clear? So you have to very much clear about the concept as well as the theory. Okay? So next one is law of multiple proportion அப்படினா ரெண்டு element இருக்கு. ஓகேவா? Say for example, if I'm taking carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, oxygen. These are the 2 elements. Okay. So I'm combining my carbon, oxygen. What is the possible elements? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. We can make it a simple possible elements. Carbon dioxide in H2O, H2O water and H2O2. Yes, hydrogen peroxide, basic level. In for nitrogen, you can say nitrogen monoxide, inmost there, and nitrogen dioxide and N2O4, nitrogen pentoxide. So, this combine agara just note it 1:1. I'm not saying in mass. Mass எடுக்கல. நான் என்ன டைரக்டா எவ்வளவு atoms இருக்கு. புரியுதா? This is an atom, this is an atom. This is an element, this is an element. So I'm taking in element. You can see element ratio. That is mass ratio. This is element ratio. Can you identify the difference? Okay. So this is 1:2. This is 2:1. This is 2:2. Further, you can make it as 1:1. This is 1:1, 1:2, 2:4. Again 1:2. So everything is combined with a simple ratio. This is the law of multiple proportion. You know the law of multiple proportion. If I read padi paarenga. When 2 elements combine to form more than 1 compound. I have combined 2 elements. You can see more than 1 compound. Here 2. Still there is nariya compound formations. And here 2, here 3, more than 1 compound. Then the ratio of the element varies in simple ratio. You can see both the ratios are varying. This is 1:1. This is 1:2. Same ratio is the other compound. Yeah, it is varying. With respect to other elements, ratio. So here you can see everywhere the ratio is varying. Clear with this one? Any doubt? இல்லையா? புரிஞ்சுதா? மூணு லாக்கு இப்படியா இருக்கா? தலை சுத்துதா? அதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணும் இல்ல. Law of conservation of mass na total number of reactants. Total number of mass present in the reactant is equal to total number of mass present in the product. Law of constant of fixed proportion or every proportion is mass of the elements is fixed, which is the constant and the fixed proportion. Carbon element, when you are combining 2 elements, it will form a compound. It will form more than 1 compound where the element will be having a simpler ratio which will differ from one compound to another compound. Clear with this one? Okay, now try to solve this problem. In the problem, ஒரு சின்ன hint என்னன்னா, let's suppose an element forms 2 oxide. And the element வந்து நம்ம X ன்னு வெச்சுக்கலாம். We don't know what is the element. Correct? So it is forming 2 oxides. 2.900 gram, 2.250 gram. It is forming 2 oxides. Okay. Both are having 1.12 liter of oxygen. So இங்க ரெண்டுலயுமே வந்து mass. Okay. But here, these oxides having 1.12 liter of oxygen. Always do remember your gas is measured in volume, which is nothing but liters. Oxygen is liters. So now find that these data follow law of nitrogen proportion and இந்த ரெண்டு ஆக்சைடு இல்லையா ஓகேவா சோ ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் ரெண்டு ஆக்சைடு ஃபார்ம் பண்ணா அந்த ரெண்டு ஆக்சைடையும் கிடைக்கக்கூடிய ரேஷியோ சிம்பிளா இருக்கா அப்படின்னு கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்றாங்க சோ நவ இதுல என்ன ஒரு பிரச்சனை அப்படினா you don't have any specific thing to go with it அதாவது 1.12 liter of oxygen கொடுத்திருக்காங்க please running close to right now எங்க பேட்டரி இருக்கு no it's full Okay. So the problem of intake exam, we have three chambers. In each chamber, the first chamber I have second chamber, second chamber I'm having oxygen, and hydrogen, carbon dioxide. மூணு கேஸ் இருக்கு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. So இந்த மூணு கேஸ்மே ஓகே அப்ப இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இப்படியே வைங்க. I teach these two laws and we can solve the problem. So it will be easy for you. What is Gay-Lussac's law? School understand.
In school, we studied the laws. That's all.
Gay-Lussac's law is nothing but that. See, if you are taking, say for example, if I am taking the water, Gay-Lussac's law is for gases. If I am taking H2NO2, I am combining the hydrogen oxygen gas. So finally, what happens? Your water vapor will be formed. This is your water vapor. Electrolytic refining. What is electrolytic? Cathode, anode, cathode hydrogen gas anode, and electrolytic refining water. Okay, so adula vandu pathina, see, I am balancing it in this way. So which means it will be having a ratio of 2:1:2. So this ratio is nothing but your simple ratio, and all your gases will be taken in volume. Volume abdina, the ratio of a gas you are taking in volume. Correct? So which means if you are taking your gas in a chamber, correct? So how you will measure it? If the liters irukku eppadi solvinga adha volume therinjadha liters solla mudiyum. That is what Gay-Lussac's law. Puriyudha? Let's suppose if I am producing carbon dioxide gas, appo carbon dioxide gas produce panna carbon monoxide plus excess of oxygen venum illaya? Yes or no? 9th 10th la padthingla illaya? Excess of oxygen venum. So which means carbon dioxide gas you will be formed. So in order to balance the equation 2, 2, 4, 2. So which means 2:1:2. Here also you can see simple ratio in terms of volume. That is what the thing. When gases are produced, so here you are producing the gas. You take HCl gas also. How HCl gas is produced? Hydrogen and chlorine will make 2 HCl. You don't gas that. So when gases are produced on reacts during the gas, they always do so in a simple ratio. Here you can say 1:1:2. So all this simple ratio you have to take by 1, which means 1 is extra. Got my point? So now this is Gibbs-Lussac's law. Don't complicate it with any other term. This is Gibbs-Lussac's law. Now we can go for Avogadro law. So in Avogadro law, ஸ்கூல்ல சொல்ற மாதிரி வந்துட்டு இங்க சொல்லல. புரிஞ்சுதா? ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் என்னன்னு புரிஞ்சுதா? Without knowing you can't. Statement புரிஞ்சாதான் question என்னன்னு புரியும். Question என்னன்னு புரிஞ்சாதான் you can easily knock it off, or else you can't. Okay. There is a small difference in each and every law. Law of chemical combinations. Or law or difference. Okay. So now last is Avogadro law. I'll teach this thing after the problem solve easier. Only for gases. Gases தான் அங்க நீ prepare பண்ணுவீங்க. One is to 2. 1:2. Everything will be simple ratio. Okay. Understandீங்களா? சீக்கிரம் டைம் ஆக போகுது. So next one is Avogadro law. So in this Avogadro law, இதுதான் நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா 3 chambers இருக்கு. Okay. So in the 3 chamberலயும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா here there is H2 gas, hydrogen gas, here there is nitrogen gas, here there is carbon dioxide gas. So what we H2 the smallest molecule. இந்த மாதிரி chamber equal volume இருக்கு. Okay. இதெல்லாம் பாருங்க. The statement that the same condition of temperature standard temperature. Yes, people. I have room temperature. 3 chamber में equal on a volume. Equal volumes of different gases. Equal but gas is different. H2 different. Hydrogen different. Carbon dioxide different. Contain equal number of molecules. அப்படினா however the gas molecules say, you can get hydrogen is the smallest element and CO2 is the biggest molecule. But அப்படினா இல்ல, அந்த chamberல equal volume இருந்துச்சுனா அந்த எல்லா gas molecules equal number of particles தான் இருக்கும். That particle will be always equal to your Avogadro number, and that is nothing but each and every chamber is 22.4 meter fixed. This concept இதை யூஸ் பண்ணா problems solve பண்ணலாம். கரெக்ட்டா? Equal volume இருந்துச்சுனா fixed 22.4 meter தான் இருக்கு, which is equal to 1 mole. That is nothing but 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 Avogadro number. And 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 கழிச்சா that much amount of particles is present inside your chamber. Clear? That much amount of particles அந்த number எப்படி வந்துச்சுன்னா நான் டீச் பண்றேன். பட் இது புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Equal. Everything will be clear. Yeah, see, that is why equal volume of different gases, whatever the gases may be, no stronger gas எடுத்துட்டாலும் அது எந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்குன்னா 22.4 liter. This is small, this is medium அப்படினா இல்ல, will exhibit 22.4 liters, which is equal to one mole. நீங்க படிச்சிருப்பீங்க 9th standard 10th standard படிச்சிருப்பீங்க 1 mole. 1 mole is nothing but amount of substance எவ்வளவுங்கிறது கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது. அந்த mole அப்படிங்கிறது different ratios நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம். dozen, kilogram, liter அந்த மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்றோம். 1 mole is amount of substance. கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில மோல் வந்து சின்ன number, very small number. Clear? இப்போ இந்த கான்செப்ட் புரிஞ்சுதா? 22.4 liters, equal volume of different gases. This is your Avogadro law. Now இப்ப பாருங்க இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் பாருங்க. Try to solve this problem. See, இப்போ 1.12 litersல வந்துட்டு O2 வந்து எவ்வளவு கிராம்ஸ் இருக்கு நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. சோ அதனால இது எக்ஸ்னு வச்சுக்கலாமா? பட் 22.4 லிட்டர்ஸ்ல we know 1 mole இருக்கு. 1 mole இருக்கு அப்படின்னா that is equal to its molecular mass. So O2 molecular mass என்ன? ஒரு ஆக்சிஜனுக்கு 60, ரெண்டு ஆக்சிஜனுக்கு 32. கிளியரா? என்ன சொல்றது புரியுதா? சோ அப்ப இதுக்கு 32 நம்மளுக்கு புரியுதா? என்ன புரியல சொல்லுங்க. ஏன் இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் 1 mole is equal to 1 mole is equal to molecular mass. 1 mole is equal to atomic mass. Equal to always it is equal to 1 mole is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, and 1 mole is always equal to your molecular mass or atomic mass or whatever it might be. Okay, இதெல்லாம் வந்து இன்னும் elaborate பின்னாடி செஷன்ஸ்ல பாப்பீங்க. ப்ராப்ளம்க்கு இந்த இத புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஓகேவா? இது எழுதிட்டீங்களா? ஆல்வேஸ் இட்ஸ் ஆல் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் திங். அப்படினா கார்பன் 1 mole இருக்கு அப்படினா கார்பன் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா C12 C30 C14 மூணு ஐசோடோப்ஸ் எக்ஸிபிட் ஆகும். கார்பன் 12 எடுத்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா அதோட 1 mole அது 1 mole ஈக்குவல் அப்படின்னா which means it is having 6.023 into 1023 clear. இன்னும் நான் clear detail சொல்றேன். previous fourth coming class நான் சொல்றேன். இது புரிஞ்சுதா? 22.4 is 1 mole. 1 mole is nothing but the atomic mass or molecular mass. You can actually get the atom component. So we can get the atomic mass. One oxygen is 16, red oxygen is 30. So 1.1 is area. We don't just cross multiply and say the value of x. (22.4) into x is equal to 32 into 1.12. So x is equal to 32 into 1.12 divided by 22.4. So what will be your calculation? Sorry? Huh. 16 1.6 வரலையா? 16 into 10 to the power minus 1 வரும். So அதை நீங்க வந்து 1.6 grams அந்த மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கலாம். Wait. 32 into 1.12 divided by 22.4. 1.6 direct ஆ வந்துருச்சு. 1.6 வந்துருச்சு. இது இந்த ஷார்ட்கட்டே இல்ல, டைரக்டா 1.6 வந்துருச்சு. கரெக்ட்டா? 1.6 grams இருக்கா? அப்போ 2 oxygens also 1.2 1.2 grams, which means இந்த ratio ல இருந்து 1.6 மைனஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாமா? புரியுதா? these oxygens having 1.2 liters is different liter. Now we have converted into grams. So 2.9 gram minus 1.0, 2.250 minus 1.6. So ரெண்டுமே minus பண்ணுங்க. வர ஆன்சர் சிம்பிள் ரேஷியோன்றதால பார்க்கலாமா? Can you understand the question? இந்த கன்வர்ஷன் பண்றது புரியுதா? So now 2.900 minus 1.600 அந்த மாதிரி வெச்சுக்கலாம். So next வந்து 2.250 minus 1.60. So which means what is the answer? 1.3. Second one is 0.65 or 1.30 0.65. So இத நீங்க கேன்சல் பண்ணீங்க அப்படினா 2 இது 1, so which is nothing but 2:1 ratio ல வருது. Clear? Now you got this simple ratio ல இருக்கா, which obeys law of multiple proportion. புரியுதா? Just go through the question one more time. And we your oxygen is present 1.1. So now we have our standard kind of conversion we have taken at the step of 22.4 we have sorted out and we have found out how much mass of oxygen is present. So mass of oxygen is 1. So அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவோம் என்ஜின் ஆக்சிஜன் so 1.27 அப்ப ஆக்சுவலா நம்மளோட ஆக்சிஜன் ஈக்குவலா இருக்கு ஆக்சிஜன் ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம் the preferred amount of or oxides we got. Now taking the ratio. So 2:1 ratio on the chart. So which means it obeys the law of multiple proportion. Simple proportion. 1:1, 2:1, 3:1, 4:1 ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அப்போ அந்த மாதிரி ஹார்ட் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் மேக்ஸிமம் இதுலயே முடிஞ்சிடும். கிளியரா? ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்கா? என்ன சிரிக்கிறீங்க? கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகுதா? கொஞ்சம் இல்ல. No. This is just we have seen 3 problems. See, in 10th, what happens if we study money? 11th, there is a transition. You'll be having 2 things. You'll be facing many things. Keep your mind very அப்படியே வந்து ஒரு 1 month, 2 months, 3 months பழகி will be very useful. But don't hesitate. Okay, கஷ்டமா தான் இருக்கு. வீட்ல போய் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க, கூகுள்ல ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. I also give problems. So if you learn problems, but don't hesitate. Hesitate பண்ணீங்கன்னா வேற அப்புறம் maybe one day you can. Okay, always try. ஏன் இது இப்படி வருது, ஏன் இது அப்படி வருதுன்னு யோசிக்கணும். ஓகேவா? நிறைய permutations, formations நிறைய கான்ஸ்டன்ட் வேல்யூஸ் இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் you keep getting all the around the clear one. Here now on the problems. ஓகேவா? Thank you. ரொம்ப கிளாஸ் ரொம்ப இதுவாயிடுச்சு இன்னைக்கு. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. இப்பதான் நான் beginningல வந்திருக்கேன். இன்னும் நான் வந்து நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே, பட் சொல்றது கிளியரா புரியுதா? அது புரிஞ்சா போதும். ஓகே, அண்ட் ஒன் மோர் திங் இஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கஷ்டமா தான் இருக்கும். ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் போட 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 யூ வில் கெட் a picture. ஓகே, கடைசியில அட்லீஸ்ட் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் 50% கிராஸ் பண்ண முடிஞ்சுன்னா எக்ஸாம் ஈஸியா கிளியர் பண்ணுங்க. பிகாஸ் நான் இதை கொடுத்தலாம் கொஞ்சம் டஃப்பான ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் தான். எக்ஸாம்ல வரும்போது இன்னும் ஈஸியாவே இருக்கும். கிளியரா? ஓகே, ஸோ ஆக்சுவலா இன்னைக்கு நான் நிறைய கொண்டு வந்தேன், கொஞ்சம் தான் முடிச்சேன். தட்ஸ் ஓகே, ஃபைன், நோ இஷ்யூஸ். Somehow you got the point.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is your maths class. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow is your physics class. Thank you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
What are you doing? Also, let
Daily and online is activity. If I have